Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
It's the weekend and that could mean only one thing. This is CLUBAVISION, I'm Samantha Man. It's time to strap yourselves into your dancing trousers and get this party started. Tonight we're at Fusion in Derry, Northern Ireland. We have words with Giles Peterson, check Ministry Magazine's dance chart and round things off with Dolly Rockers at the Connaught Rooms in London.
Hi, I'm Angie Brown, and you're watching CLUBAVISION. Yeah.
Rumour reaches CLUBAVISION that things are really rocking over the water in Ireland, and one name keeps cropping up. Fusion, held in Waterloo Place, Derry. People travel from all over the area to fuse with the Fusion vibe. Tonight they're having a bit of a Halloween bash, so let's go in and enjoy the party.
The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, pubs and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm going to blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm going to talk codge to strangers all night. I'm going to lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Jim Travolta, I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're going to get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did.
I am literally backstage with promoter of Fusion, Paul P. Well, Fusion's been going for just over a year now, and it's one of the most popular nights in the area. Why are you so successful?
We work hard at it, basically. We work very hard. We just want to give the people of Derry a really good club that they can be proud of, and we're going to keep working on until we get there. And we're known right throughout the country. We just don't want to stop at Derry. We want a reputation right throughout Ireland.
You put loads of effort into a night here, from the lighting to the dancers. Do you think that's important?
It's very important. It's got this stage now. I think nightclubbing goes beyond just the music now. You have to entertain the crowd that comes into the building. So you have to put special things in there. You have to put, like, we've had buskers in the toilets and things like that. Our buskers entertaining the queue as they come in. We've had trapeze artists swinging from the roof of the club. You just have to put entertainment in there, do you know what I mean? So they come in, the music's good, and there's other things then as well to catch their eye. It goes beyond just a concept of just a dance club just with music. It's got to be entertainment.
What type of crowd does come here? Is it local?
It's mainly a local crowd, but we get a lot of people travelling. You get people travelling as far as Belfast, you get them coming over the border from Donegal and things as well, people coming from as far as Sligo, we've had people up here from Dublin. So right across the board, basically from everywhere.
It's quite a strict licence in Northern Ireland, isn't there? And do you think it helps having a 4 AM licence?
It does help us. It's a new thing. It's taken people a while to get used to the actual fact that we have a 4 o'clock licence. They're normally going to clubs and it's closed down by, say, 1:30. But Fusion, the 4 o'clock licence was a really good thing. It helps us a lot, basically. And it's a good thing to have too. It gives the clubbers a wee bit more. You know what I mean? You can go on and do proper sets of music rather than just having to come on and bang big tunes for the last 2 hours when people come in.
It must be quite difficult to get DJs to come over here because they can only come over and really do one gig, can't they?
Well, no, it's changing this year. You can actually split them up now. There's more dance clubs starting in Northern Ireland, so you can do doubles. There's just some people won't do doubles with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some clubs want to keep everything just exclusive to themselves, and it's hard for the other clubs coming through in Northern Ireland to actually break into the scene. You know what I mean? Especially Fusion now, it's only been going a year. So there's other clubs that maybe it's been doing it 2 or 3 years, and they have them guests coming over and they're established with them. So they're blocking us basically getting some of the DJs we want.
Halloween seems to be a major event in Derry. Why do you think it is over here?
Halloween's been massive in Derry. From when I was a kid, I can remember Halloween was massive. Everybody dresses up on Halloween. It's like almost as big as New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And the council and the town put a lot of effort into it. They do fireworks displays from barges on the river, and you've about 30 or 40,000 people queuing down the waterfront to watch this. Parents come up with their kids. Everybody just dresses up. It's like a big festival. You get loads of people coming in from out of the town. It's just brilliant to see it.
It seems we're the only two that aren't dressed up.
We'll get you a costume if you want one.
I don't want one of those t-shirts.
You don't want one? You don't need one.
This feels right.
I'm joined by Colin Bass. Colin, you've been DJing for over 10 years now. How have you seen the club scene change?
Oh, it's changed dramatically over the last 10 years. It really has. It's a lot more popular than it used to be now. It's got a lot more commercial as well, you know. But a club like this at Fusion, it's one of the best clubs in the country. It really is. It's one of the more underground clubs, you know. They don't really go for, you know, the big names as such. They go for good quality DJs, you know. It's packed every week. It's just a great place to DJ. The people are like, it's really, really good. They're always up for a good night out. They really are. Yeah, it's great. Right?
Do you think big name DJs actually detracts from the music?
Definitely, yes, I do. Yeah, I definitely do. Like, people go out, and the amount of times I've heard them say, "Look at this DJ here, isn't he brilliant?" And you're just going, "What about his music?" They're going, "It doesn't matter. Look at him, isn't he brilliant?" And you're going, "Yeah, all right, yeah, definitely, yeah."
Do you think the music over here is slightly different to in English clubs?
Yes, yeah. The majority of the clubs over here, yeah. But there's a lot of good clubs as well. Play like decent music. You have to understand, it's a lot smaller. Like, you know, like, the population of Manchester or London is like so much more than the population of the whole country. You know, it's like, but it's still really good. You know, it's underground. That's good scene.
What's the crowd like here?
They're mad, absolutely mad. They're the best crowd in the world. They're nuts, absolutely nuts.
At the moment, the music scene seems to be quite segregated.
Yeah.
Do you class yourself as a certain DJ?
Well, I'm a DJ that plays like, will try to play like underground music. There's DJs over here, that, especially the radio, etc. The local radio stations here, they play tunes like the Venga Boys, etc. And they think that's like underground cutting-edge dance music, and you're just going like, trying to break through. So difficult with these guys here trying to like play shit music, you know what I mean? I've been DJing for years, but I've never really done. I've always done underground clubs, you know, or even in the early days, illegal parties, etc. But it's a really, really good scene. It's good.
Hi, I'm Dave Seaman, and you're watching CLUBAVISION.
Welcome to Derry!
Derry's the best place to be on Halloween. The place is rocking.
Halloween, Derry, where can you get it?
What do you think of it here tonight?
Excellent, really, really good. Amazing.
Absolutely fabulous. I'm living here. It's absolutely fabulous.
We're from Strabane, both of us.
I'm from Derry.
I'm from Canada.
What are the men like here? Well, I suppose you can't tell tonight, can you?
Speechless.
I don't know if it's dressed up as woman.
This is my real hair, you know what I'm saying? This is all real, baby. All real, baby.
Brilliant. Really sexy. Well.
Are you trying to pull the girls tonight?
No, at times.
Hello. I always go to Fusion just all the time. So does Charlene, don't you, Charlene?
Where else do you go?
Kelly's.
We go to Dano's in Clonmel, and then last night we went to Strandbar and it was good.
I was asking you about the girls.
The girls, all the Derry girls, sweet. You only see half of them.
We love the Derry. We love the Derry people.
This is the place to be for Halloween. Every club is packed, and this is the best one.
We're from Tipperary, so we don't say the same thing as you do.
What do you like about clubbing?
The music.
How long does it take you to dress up like this?
A couple hours.
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you when you're out clubbing?
You come up and grab my balls. You're like a madman. Hello.
Hell no.
This boy's bisexual, by the way.
How long do you think it's going to take to get off?
About 10 hours.
The man's as straight as a circle. You know what I'm saying?
All the big DJs come over here. Judge Jules last week, Dave Seaman tonight.
DJ Testa, I think he's Dutch.
Paul P's rocking DJ on a Saturday night. Place is thumping.
Hey, oi, Captain, come over here, Captain. Mommy and Daddy are gonna see you.
Everybody is like really mad and dressed up. Like Fusion's great because every Saturday night it's open till 4.
Derry people know how to enjoy themselves. Yay! Bye! Goodbye!
Hi, I'm Colin Bass, and you're watching CLUBAVISION on ITV.
Joining me now is Dave Seaman. Dave, some of the words that describe you on your biography.
I didn't write it.
Obsessive, stubborn, bald,
Bald's
perfectionist.
right, anyway.
Are they all right?
I suppose I'm a Tory now, so I've got to be stubborn. Yeah, obsessive. If I get into something, I really get into it for a while and then throw it away. That was me through my childhood. So I didn't write it though.
You're well known for pushing the progressive trance scene, especially over in the US. Is that something you've always been into?
Yeah, I mean, right from the early 90s when when all the sort of guerrilla stuff started coming out, I was playing it. But I mean, yeah, it's difficult to say what trance is these days. I mean, is trance music Sven Vath or Return of the Source, or is it, you know, what Ferry Corsten plays? Everybody has a different idea of what trance is. So I mean, I play everything from Tenaglia and Deep Dish records through to sort of, you know, Oliver Lieb sort of banging Euro stuff. So, and everything in between. Play a lot of different records through the night.
You were a co-founder of Stress, but now you've moved on to different projects. Tell us about that.
I've left to set my own company up with Steve and Alan, who are the two members of Brothers in Rhythm, and Sarah, called Therapy. We're just doing some new Brothers in Rhythm tracks at the moment. We've just done Placebo and Art of Noise remixes, and about to start Moby next week. So, yeah, doing some bits and pieces.
Your mum's a spiritual minister. How does she feel with you DJing?
Oh, well, when I first moved down to London and I sort of packed in a good job with good prospects in Leeds, I don't think they were very happy, and it was when you're going to get a proper job and all that kind of business, but I think they're quite proud now. Mother likes to show all the neighbours in the paper when we go in the charts what number we are, so I think they're quite proud.
Can you remember your first break?
My first break? Well, I started doing the school discos when I was 12, so that was probably it. £2.50 a week. It was great.
You won a DJ competition though, didn't you? Do you think that helped?
Well, it was just like a prize draw. I didn't actually have to do anything for it. I just put my name and address down on this form, and I came out of the hat first. And I won a week in New York at the New Music Seminar, so I sort of met all the industry, and that's where I got a break to get in the industry. Yeah.
A few years ago, you were an editor of a very well-known music magazine.
No name
Do you think you'd ever go back to it?
No, definitely not. No, it was good at the time. I mean, Mixed Mag, when I first sort of took over, it was kind of a sort of newsletter for members of DMC, and it was just as the whole scene was exploding, you know, Essex Press, Bomb the Bass, Mars, Cold Cut were all making records, so suddenly the DJ who's before that sort of a Wally mobile, you know, silly idiot really, before that suddenly was making records, and it became trendy to be a DJ, so it was natural really that there needed to be a magazine that covered all that, so it was really good fun for a few years, but not anymore, no, definitely not. I've had my writing days, it's over.
How was it DJing at Stella McCartney's birthday party?
I was really good. I was there at their house, and it was fancy dress, and I was actually talking to Paul McCartney for about a minute before I realised it was him. He was dressed as Zorro with a mask on. I think, I recognise you from... Oh, right, okay. It was really good, yeah, it was good fun. It was freezing, I remember. Could hardly get the records out, the sleeves man's was so cold.
Was he getting on down on the dance floor?
He was, yeah. He knows how to boogie. He's got that dad dancing kind of going on now, like your dads do at weddings.
Is it true that your ears are actually insured for £500,000?
I have got my ears insured, yeah. That's like the maximum that if I went completely deaf, that they'd pay out. But yeah, I mean, if my ears went, that'd be everything I do would be gone. So it's worth it for a small premium a month, I think. But I don't know. $500,000 is like the maximum. Isn't really. That's what I'd probably get.
Sanctuary. Please like, tag, share and subscribe.
Now this is CLUBAVISION, and this is how it's done. This is CLUBAVISION, CLUBAVISION's #1.